In this video, I'll show you how to deploy a Mach1 Spatial mix within Unity from the Mach1 SDK, and the basic use of the supplied scripts within Unity. So here we are at Mach1's GitHub, where we can download the Mach1 SDK. When that has been downloaded, open up Unity, go to Assets, Import Package, Custom Package, navigate to Mach1 SDK, Examples, Mach1 Spatial C, Unity. There is a .unity package, and you should import that. This is now importing to the project all the scripts and library files of Mach1. This will create a Mach1 folder. There's a test scene in the assets root directory. Double-click it to open it, and you'll see it's a pre-made scene as an example of playing back a single Mach1 spatial mix. In this example scene, we will keep track of things via the hierarchy pane of objects and the inspector. For this example, we are just placing Mach1 spatial mixes into the scene directly and letting them play on load. You are free to instantiate these scripts by any other design needed. Please keep in mind that it is ideally one script or object per mix that you want to decode. We will have another video that will show advanced examples of this process with several mixes for a high spatial rendered positional room scale sound field by using multiple Mach1 spatial mixes and decode objects. That said, we'll resume with showing the use of a single Mach1 spatial mix and decode object. So let's make these numbers smaller on our reference cube so we can see properly. We go to the Gizmos tab and drag the 3D icons smaller. For this example, we use a Mach1 spatial decode script as the component, which inherits everything needed from Mach1 base.cs to properly decode our 8-channel Mach1 spatial mix. So click the top object. You can see that the inspector shows you what components, scripts, or modules are on an object. You can see that the Mach1 spatial decode is on this. Now we drop down the audio clip main. This is how we import audio and design the settings. Each Mach1 spatial mix can be added to a new object, and each object can be placed around the scene. Each of these have their own settings in the inspector, so you can design what you need for playback of them all properly. So now we'll attach audio to an object. First, we'll use Mach1 test audio under Mach1 audio. Feel free to load audio by your own design by editing the Mach1 base.cs script. Drag these in one at a time. Remember, Mach1 is an 8-channel system, so just respect the order of the channels here. Now let's click the Mach1 object again to show inspector. Drag them one at a time into each element. And there you have it. We can do a test run and navigate around and listen to the Mach1 audio in the environment. Now let's turn on attenuation and adjust the curve. You can fine-tune this for each element. We test run, and now the audio follows our attenuation curve. So let's do this again and add a second Mach1 mix to the scene and use a mix we exported from Pro Tools to attach to an object. Within Pro Tools, once you print a mix that you like, you can either create 8 mono audio channels, drag the mix down and name the channels 1 through 8 and consolidate so they're numbered 1 through 8, then export. Or just export the Mach1 mix interleaved, import it into the Mach1 transcoder, and export using the Mach1 SDK, Unity, and Unreal Engine option. This is the safest way to make sure that the right channels are getting to the right place. Transcoder detects what DAW your audio came from and can reorder the channels safely if necessary. So now we have 8 mono channels from a mix we exported from Pro Tools. We'll go back into Unity, go into the hierarchy, right-click, and make an empty object. We can name it. Now navigate to the Mach1 folder, drag into the inspector of that object the Mach1 spatial decode script, I like to check the draw helpers and debug options so that I can get a more helpful visual. Now import the audio. I like to bring in the folder so it's neat. And now we go through the same process as before of attaching the mix to the object and add attenuation. Now we can do another test playthrough and go from one Mach1 mix to the other. And there you have all that you need to start adding Mach1 audio to your Unity projects.